You know, I'm not quite sure how I got here, but anyways, it's Saturday. I'll always have to clear my throat like that, apparently. That's just become a thing I do. This week went by really fast, and this whole month has been going by really fast. I mean, like 15th. Damn, that's half the month away already. And it's almost Christmas too. Holy shit. Didn't even think about that. Where does time go? I guess it's going by faster for me because I'm doing like 5 streams a week, so it's everything is so jam packed. Anyway, let's just hop right in. I saw that the next job is gonna be a rock climbing thing. Yep. Not sure how long I'll go today, but probably not going to be a 6 hour thing. As if Spring Festival wasn't enough, DG, the powers that be at Buckingham Council have gone all in on this newfangled Town of the Year competition and asked to increase the availability of fitness resources within the recreational grounds. I just suggest the cessation of lawn cutting would increase friction and provide cost-free resistance training, but no avail. But then Deputy Warden Indy nudged me hard on the shoulder and showed me something extraordinary on their handheld pictures lab, a complete outdoor climbing gym available for absolute steal. This should give the outdoor so outdoor source. Damn, busy. $2,000. I could get a new cleaner with that, and it's huge. Hmm. Should I go top to bottom on this one? Nah. Let's go by sectors. But first, let me find this. As per usual, we start with this. I can be a bit louder, like that. Let's go sector by sector. Hi, Bubbles. I come to the conclusion that while the soap is great, it kinda does make the jobs go by slower than go by slower. So unless there, if there's like a spot where that really needs to be deep cleaned, then I'm gonna go for it. It's almost uncanny in Dirt Fighter. Only keeping the Maki how in keeping with Maki this facility is it's almost like it's become special for us, but a person from backward Hawaiian theme park. I think I've made a decision when it comes to like thumbnails. I'll try to make them all custom. Well, not custom. I'll try to make my own thumbnails for every stream, but if I just don't have the time, I'll use a generic thumbnail. Kinda like how I did with Hollow Knight. Oh, also, I tried Red Sec, the Battlefield 6 Battle Royale thing, and I liked it. It seems fine. I haven't gotten used to the game yet, so didn't do that well at all. But I like the quads, where you have the the whole squad of dudes on your team. Really, it makes you give the battlefield feel to the thing. I'm still holding out hope that it won't become another Fortnite. Might be a foolish errand, but a man can hope. I'll do this puddle first. I wonder when the new Ultra Kill update is coming. It's been a while, and it's been a while since we saw any teasers of the new stuff. I think at this point I might as well play through the entire game up to the broad. Okay, crazy theory. What if they are actually working on both of the final layers? Hold on, let me check something. Yeah, it should be fine. I did some testing with the soaps and all, and it seems that there isn't really that much difference between soaps. On different washers. The main thing seems that it applies the lotion in the targeted area faster. Which kind of paradoxically makes the better power washers worse with the soap, because it's gonna, with the worse washer you can actually cover a larger area, quote unquote, and then use the white nozzle to do the cleanup, or even the green one, so that you can actually have some. If the soap misses a couple of spots, you can actually do some extra cleaning on the side. Kind of, the speedrunners will probably figure that shit out. Oh, this is lava. I thought it was sand. That was a weird trend. Like, everyone was doing the whole floor is lava for like a month or something like that. Feels like a forced trend. It's like when people pretended to care about that Clone Heist show for like 2 weeks and just forgot about it immediately. I could never be a trend follower. Already 13%. I really hope that Ori will work out. Kind of sucks that the definitive edition, like, apparently is known to be bad in that aspect, that it's laggy. Dimetron. Oh, hello, gnome. That's the Helter Skelter. I'd have to look up what Helter Skelter means, but all I find is that song. Like, what the fuck is a Helter Skelter? And why do I have trouble pronouncing it? Nice. Just this palm leaf is. Oh yeah, I see it. There we go. The palm tree is done. That's certainly a shape. Nice. How much is the next Powerwasher? Uh, the Urban X max is 6,000, this is 10,000, and this is collectively, that is how much? Almost, wait, I can almost afford. Since when did I have 5,000? Wait, where's the? Oh, I sold it. Okay, I see. Uh, Wait, hold on. If I sell all of that stuff, I'm 500 bucks away from the next one. Maybe I should tomorrow work on the video project idea that I have. It's not a, it's just a very simple lyrics video kind of thing. I think I've talked about it before, but might as well talk about it again. So, during car trips where when I'm not driving, because I have nothing to do usually, don't feel like playing games or watching YouTube videos the whole way through. I started to draw pictures during the drives, kind of just to incentivize me working on my drawing skills. Because I want to be a good drawer. I think currently with the dinky ass drawing tablet that I have, that I've had since high school actually, uh, I've kind of hit a ceiling with it because I just can't translate using the tiny tablet on my like try to map it out into the my screen. So maybe if Black Friday, if there's like a really good Black Friday deal, I might get a better one. Otherwise, it's gonna have to wait. Gonna be like my computer that I need to just wait until I have a good spot to get it. But yeah, I travel during drives or even train travels, multi-hour train travels. And specifically, I listen to I do it like the I oh actually might have talked about it last week about the way I do it, but whatever. I start listening to a certain song, and then I create a mental image that represents that song, and then I draw it out, and I just thought it would be a pretty easy way to make easy concept to then just because it's Finnish songs that I'll use the drawing that I did as like a background for the lyric song, and I also that I translated the lyrics so you can follow along like what is going on with the. I mean, the volcano type of this boulder park is classic stratovolcano that's like rustless, highly explosive yet with fast lava flow that doesn't travel far before cooling, leading to those classic steep banks. I just been kinda lazy about making them. No, because Monday and Sunday are my me days. I kind of just don't want to work on other stuff, especially on Monday. When on Monday, I'm I've had a full day of work though to do. And now that I'm actually trying to make it so that if I have the time, because I'm kind of getting low on time these days, that and I want to make better thumbnails, I've started to make them on Sundays. Last Sunday I just kind of was just lazy, and I ran out of time. This week, during other days, I think the thumbnails for this week were fine. The one that I did. Well, not the ones that I did. The Ori one is for actually something that I drew a while back, and it's actually for the next game on the series. Which I'll be also playing once I get done with the first game. Main reason why I'm being lazy about the lyrics videos is because, well, it's gonna be a lot of text stuff, and I don't like doing text stuff on videos. But it's a project that I chose, so I don't get to complain about that. Come on. Ah. You won't catch me using any traversal. What the fuck? Methods other than my own legs. Oh, I fell. %. How's the time? Half an hour already been. Maybe I should expand the songs on the playlist. Just don't have any ideas what else to put here. Obviously, it's gonna be nothing copyrighted. Ah, there. There's the scene. I really hate being sick, because Well, it of course being sick nor sucks anyways. But the thing about my immune system is that it's able to fight off the whatever is causing me trouble. For the most part, it can fight it off so that I'm not completely dilapidated. Dilapidated? What the fuck? What is the word? Whereas Sabbath, is full of shield volcanoes. Never said use the same as you know. They have slow rate of fire and are less explosive, leading to gentle slopes that cover a wider area. Frankly, if I saw this at a Hawaiian park, I'd demand refund. So yeah, like while I'm mostly fine, I still, but yeah. With it, my immune system fights bug, the bug that is affecting me pretty well, but it still is a it doesn't get rid of it completely, so I'll just be sick for a long time. Mm, I see. I was going at a percentage per minute. Hello, all in one. Yep, I know I did that. I thought it was funny and I just so I left it like that. And chat isn't getting shown. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. It's... Why isn't it showing? That's weird. It should be. I guess, let me, try to doing that. Maybe that fixed it. It shouldn't be hidden by anything. I'll check that out if there's anything missing later on. It could be that's just a Streamlabs bug. I sort of forgot to check what is the latency. It doesn't look like it's showing. It should be showing. I can check if it's nope, can't seem to do anything about that. Yep, it's not working. I can't do anything about that, other than maybe restart the stream. Were you here last night when I was playing West of the Void and the game just completely shat itself? I've never seen that game crash like that. It's showing now? Okay, I must have missed it when I... I think it's just having trouble trying to figure out what is... Streamlabs doesn't know where to look for the chat to pull. New job, Demarcus. Glow with the flow, you sound like just who need to clean up our rollers. Disco Fiasco here in Bucketon. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. No worries. I'm kind of got a massive headache from yesterday, anyways. A bit too much yesterday. Wait, SR? What is SR? I'm not sure. I know. Oh. I guess they are there. Stick Ranger. Ah, yeah, it's one of those hyperfixation games. There's so much, like, even though you technically the only interaction you have in the game is just being able to drag the stick figures. There's just so much stuff you can do. Like the ways you can build the characters is crazy. I don't follow any scriptures. how'd you react if I randomly just said the thunder from my eyes turned you to... hold on, I fucked up the lyrics. God damn it. The thunder from my eyes crumbles you. My fingers as snakes drag you to mire. Oh, there's a couple cool builds you can do with Angel. For example, there's a ring, I think, that deals damage on contact. So every frame that it touches enemies, it's dealing damage. It does shit damage on its own, but the thing is that if you give that weapon a card that gives you health one piece of health every time you hit something, you're basically immortal. Unless, of course, it's an attack that just kills you immediately. No, I think Vampire card gives you percentage of health, of damage you deal. I could be misremembering, but I think there's a different one that only Angel can hold. No, wait. Angel has the one that gives you one extra ring. An extra life. Yeah, that is... Yeah. Now remember. Oh, you gotta get a Onigiri card for the Boxer. That card makes it so that every single time you hit, there's a chance that there's an Onigiri spawns. So when you give it to a high dexterity Boxer, you basically have a raining Onigiri. Infinite heals. I gotta say though, yep, every hit there's a chance that it drops an Onigiri. And if it's a Boxer with like a mock glove, you're gonna be having a lot of hits. Nope. Or maybe it's a different card that you can buy from somewhere else. Maybe, not sure. But there is definitely a card that gives you chance of Onigiri spawning on hit. Also, prepare for the submarine boss. That's gonna be pain in the ass. You are not prepared for it. Yeah, there's a... I'm just gonna spoil it. The submarine boss has an attack that causes... Yeah, it has an attack that freezes your characters. Yeah, it's no charm. Or it can freeze your characters for like multiple seconds. So you're just gonna be left staring at the screen as you can do literally nothing about it. If you have a Boxer, then I think it's fine to have just one on the Boxer. And just hope that the Orange Jesus will give you the immunities. That or just spend an ungodly amount of time trying to get the full team of ice charms. Yep, you can't even move them when they're frozen. There's two, I think, just basic two really, really hard bosses that are just that cause an immediate what is the word that I'm missing out? Well, anyway, the pyramid boss and the submarine boss are what we call in the community super bosses, and they don't mess around. It's really rare. I don't even remember, but it jumps from the boss right before the from a boss right before the submarine boss. I mean, from a level right before submarine boss, and it has like a pretty small drop rate. But after the pyramid boss and the submarine boss, it gets fine. There's still a couple of enemies that levels that are like difficulty spike cliffs, but it won't get as bad as pyramid boss and submarine boss. The thing about the submarine boss is that pyramid boss is that it has a very mean poison attack. If you get hit by it, you're basically just dead, no matter how much health you have. Luckily, it's one of the attacks that you can dodge fairly easily. But luckily, because it's in the water area, there's pretty much all of the little side lake areas. They have fish enemies that drop experience, money, and drop rate boosters. So I usually have like a weapon set that has the gold medals to increase the drop rates of items to ease with the farming. Well, there's only one guy who works on the entire site. Hold on. Tan box snake. It's the giant thing from the beach, is it? If it is that, then the attack on it's pretty easy to avoid. But if you get hit by it, you're dead. Oh hell yeah! I still remember everything about that game. There's two of those enemy big. Oh, I didn't read the big when you on your initial chat. Takes 1 damage from everything other than physical. Yep, that's one of those cases where you want something that deals a lot of damage instances. Something like a boxer with a muck glove, or something with a ton of projectiles. Ah, didn't mean to jump. Oh yeah, it's immune to physical damage. Yeah. Now that I think about it, it's fire is the one of the best ways to deal with that guy. Something with that just spawns a lot of fire. Spawns a lot of fire, like one of the bows that has fire damage. Needle works too. No wait, needle is physical. So I don't think that works. There's ways to get out by that guy. I could be wrong about the needle being not physical, but I'm fairly certain that it's considered physical damage. So I'd say fire is your best option there. If you get a gunner, there's a couple of weapons that do a lot of damage based on frames that the attack is on the enemy. The death ray, I think. Nope. Yeah, the needle is not gonna work. It's gonna you should. Well, once you finally get to that point, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be your safest bet. Me think it's gonna be a while until you get there. It's just the nature of the game. I'm gonna have to turn off the... close the window now. Hold on. And I'm back. I was saying earlier that that's loud. I was saying earlier that I was playing... I tried RedSec, the Battlefield's party. I'm not sure about this. Perhaps though they're not native to Caldera County, I don't believe. But I think he has tried his best to make sure they look like skins and whipped tails, so fingers crossed to get away with it. The needle knuckle. Hold on, is it... Oh, well, I think it might be that it's not completely immune to. Oh yeah, I think yeah, it reduces all the physical damage into one. It's not completely immune to it. Yeah, I was mistaken. There's a couple of enemies that are completely immune to stuff. That can be only hurt by one specific type of attack. And hold on, let me check something. Do I have my old Stick Ranger stuff still on? Or did? Oh wait, no, I it probably got deleted when I just did that one stream. No, yeah, I don't have it at all. Eh. It could be that it makes it so that all your damage is just one. If it's... I mean, it should also give you a general strategy how to do it. How to fight that guy. Hold on. We can research this together. Enemies. 10. Box. Box? Yeah, I need the map. Where's the map? Stages. Here? No, that's Forest 4. Here. Beach 2. No, it's not Beach 2. Beach 3. I'm not sure if it sometimes that's kind of weird. Yeah, this guy. Surpasses. Hold on. Yes, no, you'll expect the fact that it takes an insane amount of this. They are very annoying when another enemy that attack is present. So highest behind. Weapons can splash something and pierce. High damage physical to weapon can take enemies. On I think that's a typo. I think that's supposed to be equal sign. I think that might be supposed to be an equal sign there. Why? Yeah, why were you looking at the beach? It's almost it's around the same time when you get to the pyramid boss. Yeah, I think the item that you want is from this guy. But doesn't. Yeah, 5% free. This is the item that you want, and it's only 5% drop rate. Thankfully, there's at least 5 of them in the. There's 5 of them in the actual level. But anyway, it's better to get the level 2 one because it's so much. It's such a big jump from 50%. I think it's 85% or something like that. Oh yeah. No, well, that is most of the time. Thankfully, it doesn't use the attack that much, so it usually works out to have the 80% chance. You just gotta be really strategic about trying to keep the boss try to lure it into one corner and let your other characters do the fighting, and keep the boxer always in the direction of, well, use the boxer to bait the direction of the attacks away from the other guys. Maybe the green big there is next surface on. I love the little names that they came up for the enemy types. One could say that all scriptures were written by rocks. I'm not the one saying that though, so don't quote me on that. Hold on, I should be able to... Hell yeah. If I did my math correctly here, if I sell my current one, I got 10,000, and that means Prima with the Pro. Look at this, I'm cleaning dirt with the white nozzle. Other game was also something that I played a lot back when I was a kid. Don't really fuck with a lot of the other games on that side, but it's a cool project that that one guy is doing. I think the idea is that the developer of the site is supposed to make a update to one of the games at least once a week. And they've been doing it for... Yeah, you're talking about the Stick Racer stream? Yeah, I did that because I had nothing. I was waiting for other stuff to drop. What was I waiting for? I'd finished a game, and I had an empty time slot, so I just filled it with Stick Ranger. Making thumbnails for that game is kinda hard because the visuals are what they are, and you don't want to oversell what the game looks like. So I just did like a 5-second drawing for it. Yeah, I've beaten it like couple times. It's nowadays I just don't have time to dedicate to playing that game. I have other stuff to do too. I guess that could be another game to play after Power Simulator 2. But after you get to the mountain is completely a side area. You don't have to do the mountain at all. And I'm telling you this because the mountain is like one of the hardest challenges of the game. Specifically the mountain top. The mountain top has every single boss in the game. It's a gauntlet. You actually have to, if you want to have a good time, you have to bring up multiple weapons. So you can actually have a chance at repeating it. Usually I have something like a boxer. If I have a boxer, I have a weapon just that has just the onigiri card. So that I can, on an easy fight, I can use it to peel up the entire team. Boxers are great, honestly. They're so there's just... Snow Charm? Well, hold on, actually, does it have all the super bosses? I forgot if it has the super bosses, but it does have the final boss at least in there. Or wait, did it have? I might be lying about that, and I don't like that. I'm not sure. It might not have the super bosses in there, so you don't have to worry about freezing. I mean, yeah, I assume you're on the wiki side. You can actually go look at the enemy encounters on mountaintop. Nicely done. That should be everything. Nope. Missing the wing still a bit. That's a long way down. Holy shit. I jumped it anyway. You know, it says a lot about the game when the hell isn't even the hardest part about it. Yes, the final area is called Hell. It's honestly wild how the first super boss is the Castle Gate boss, and that guy is like super easy. I feel like it's kind of easier than the level before it. And then the next super boss is the freaking submarine boss. I assume you beat the castle boss. Now it's starting to give me the... Come on! Every single player gamer has told me that balance doesn't matter in a single player game. Why are you talking about balance? Balance doesn't matter. I love arguing with nerds who don't know nothing about game design, but pretend to know everything about them. I'm not a game designer either, but like I know some stuff at least. Enough to make a I know enough about game development to that when someone says that game balance doesn't matter in a single player game, I just laugh. A lot of Warframe players do that. They're like, the game, no fun allowed when they're strategy where they press one button one time the entire game, and then just sit in a corner for 25 minutes. Yeah, Warframe players say that. I would know. I've been there for like thousands of hours. A lot of gamers who play games where it's player versus PvE, if like there's some strategy get nerfed, they're like, no fun allowed, no fun allowed. Why are we talking about balance in a single player game, PvE game? Well, the reason why we're talking about PvE in a single the PvE game is because it's more fun when it's balanced. That's gonna be the rant for today. I'll do this. Women rant about the game when they didn't. I wasn't ranting about this game. I was general sentiment about the theme of balancing in PvE games and how people just don't understand video game game design. Also, 2004? Holy shit. That thing is like 21 years old. It's still old enough to buy a drink in USA. Which also reminds me that I'm old. It could be that the side Dan ball is from 2004. Wait, 2007? Is it 2007? Might be. That's still hella old. 2008? I was close. Um... Don't drop me off. And don't do that either. Please. gonna grab myself a drink. Oh, that's nice. Oh no, the 6-7 stream. That might be. Hold on. Oh. It was Silk Song? Holy shit. I forgot how long the Silk Song series was. Fighting Widow? Oh yeah, I remember. That's when that's when I decided to well, I would have wanted to make a thumbnail that has one of the bosses, like fight with the boss on it. But I ran out of time. It was one of those work weeks where I just was copying overtime every single day. Well, no, I wasn't going overtime. The workplace was so far away that I always had like 10 minutes to get ready for the stream. Okay, I think it might be just 2 or 3 jobs for this stream. We're already over an hour. The first one where your mic was muted. Hold on, I forgot the context for that. I don't remember exactly why it was muted there. I had a reason, but I don't remember now. I remember that was supposed to be like just a test stream for Silk Song. Hold on, no, it's starting to come back to me. Oh yeah, that's when I didn't have the. That's when I didn't have the Windows license, so I don't have the license key, so I couldn't change the audio settings at all. So my computer was using my old headphones as a default, and that had a shitty mic that I didn't want to use. I couldn't change to my actual mic that is on. Funnily enough, not even in use anymore, because I use my headset mic now. At least I think it sounds better. But it's still fun to have like an actual mic in front of me to kind of set up the mood of streaming. Yeah, that debacle was so fucking annoying. I had downloaded accidentally the Windows Pro version of Windows 11, but I didn't have the key for it. Then I bought the key, but I actually accidentally bought the... what is this one? Hold on. Ah, these are JBL. I don't remember exactly what product it is, but it's a mic where it's a headset where you can actually like rotate the mic. I can rotate the mic up so it mutes itself. That's what I use every time I go to a little break. I just flip the mic up so it gets muted. Yeah, I bought the wrong Windows key, and of course that didn't work. I figured out that if I wanted to use the install the home version of Windows 11, I would have to do a clean install, which is a problem because I had downloaded 800 gigabytes of stuff from my old computer. So if I did the clean install, I would lose all of that. So I just contacted Microsoft and said that, hey, there's a problem here. Can I get a refund for the home key so I can actually buy the professional key, which is hella more expensive? But what do you do? So yeah, this is the headset that I'm using is a JBL, and I think JBL is actually a pretty good brand. Most of my headphones before I moved on to the Aeroshocks were JBL. They're kinda cheap, but they're also durable and they have a fine enough quality. Neon Genesis? I didn't know Evangelion had a headphone. And I gotta rewatch Evangelion at some point. Oh, I dropped. Yeah, refunding stuff always sucks. I'm kind of a doormat when it comes to like issues like that, so I just suck it up and leave, unless it's like a really bad product issue. Ah. Ah, this is an awkward shape to climb. I guess that's the purpose. It is a rock climbing thing after all. So I'm wondering, where's the safety gear on this thing? It seems like it's very easy to fall off and there's nothing to actually hold you. Up. I wonder if I can buy more accessories on this thing. Oh. Gotta go to the other side and... Nice. Rear lava climb holds. Which one? Which one of you motherfuckers? You still? How are you still? Where? Tell me. There we go. It doesn't matter anymore that I fell. Why do they call you the conspiracy theorist? Or have you been conspiring? Ooh, that's a nice job. DG, that truly was another outstanding effort. Where would you have been without a blue deep skill set? We've already had great many takers for it, though no one made the summit. Perhaps they'll feel more confident once Indy is back in the crash with the crash mats from the abandoned health club. Heck, I might even have a climb myself. Indy challenged. That looks like it should be never mind. But I know just me to make it to the top, and well, they don't know it, but I was actually a bit of a mover and shaker back in the day, you know. Okay. Let me fix myself a little drink here. Oh. Don't remember if I mentioned this, but it actually snowed yesterday. The sensor went to shit and they redesigned it. Oh. Yeah, it kinda happened same with the aftershocks. Now they're just called shocks. They went a bit through rebrand. And no one has talked about how they rebranded their entire thing. Oh, that's a nice color. Just going to do the finishing touches on the drink and you'll be ready to go. Taste test. Okay, that's a dangerous drink. It tastes good. It doesn't have the other microgram of the mountain, even the perfect care. That's the first Bucketon job. I'll go to the town of Bucketon. Some of the Taco torture. Taco torture. If you don't know what it is, whatever. Oh, that's got this. Oh, okay. I hope the next job is gonna be like a car or something, because this might be the last job for the day. Holy shit, there's so much to do. Where should I start? I'll start by looking at what I can buy on this thing. Yeah, the triple nozzle is not available. Oh, there's no... That should be... Man, I don't know what I was thinking with that 6-hour stream. I guess this is the good start, because this is where you start when you get to this place. As you can see, when I broke the news to everyone, there were scenes. I'll explain. I guess I was just having just a good time with last week, and I didn't want to close the game down. It's something. It's a it's something that has chartreuse in it and some cockneg. I need to be kind of hush hush about it, or YouTube will yell at me. Not really. I just don't. If I just don't mention it that much, then YouTube will be fine with it. And well, it's another pattern behavior thing that I'm trying to do here, so that I can so that if I ever get monetization on this channel, then I'll remember to that I already have. I don't have to change anything in how I conduct myself, so that I don't get the yellow mark of death. I mean, cocknag, that's normal. The other stuff is like Italian or something like that. Hmm. Now that I'm thinking about it, Spitterbolt is not that bad of a name for a drink, I think. His name sounded like they were made about a guy into the cave trying to cast death on the machine. Have you really never heard of Cognac? Hey, hold on. That might be Italian too. Oh yeah, yeah, it might be. Yeah, because in Finnish it's konjakki. And we sell it with that name. Which makes sense because Finnish, using the Finnish language in Finland is a thing that happens. It might shock you, but they usually use the language that they speak in stores. What am I talking about? Uh, okay, 5%. Well, usually when that happens, it's because the initial money, initial currency is actually doing bad. Finland used to have its own currency too, markka, but then markka started doing badly, so we switched to euros, and it's been fine ever since. I don't know how Bulgaria is doing. Everything's getting more expensive. Every year. Yeah, that sounds like the currency itself is not doing well. Stotinki? What is it like in Bulgarian? The name of the country? Bulgaria. Yeah, well, that's how we would say it in Finnish. Usually when I come across like a foreign word for me, I like to use the phonetic pronunciation of the. I like to use a more phonetic pronunciation. You see, English is not a phonetic language, which is why you can write some a set of letters like 15 times, and you can pronounce it in multiple ways, about 15 times, different ways. As far as I know, like most European countries, they have a more phonetic pronunciation of words. Bulgaria. You know, it's always funny to me when Americans try to pronounce like a foreign word, and they just do like 20 fat backflips trying to figure out how to say the word. Why don't I name it a xylophone? I don't know. I'm assuming silo means something specific, which would describe the instrument, because the phone in that name means like to produce sound, I think. Yeah, we reached the Powerwash point cap. Oh hell yeah! Then I just bought myself a shelf. Oh, wait, what? You don't actually spend the points? No, it's just... Wait. Huh? Bulgaria. Or like that. Nah, I need to check it, like, pronunciation. Like here it said, actually. Run away from this. Wait, why do I kind of feel I should know that swear word? Where would I have encountered it? What if I were to go to the next 100 stream, go to the 100 bar and play Bloons for 8 hours? Not even BTD 6, just the first Bloons tower defense. Kinda glad that the chat is not showing on screen right about now. Oh. Sucks for the replay, but I guess you can even. Can't you have the chat replay be open on a YouTube site? Like you can just open it to see what people were chatting at what time. Where's the... There. It is showing. Well, I thought you said it wasn't working. Well, if it works, then it works. Does the point cap mean that I cannot actually buy everything? Oh, now it's, yeah. I'll punish me with the Shadow Realm, but that's not the point. I think that mostly they were just put you on mute for a couple of, like, some minutes. And I think if anyone is going to ever do that kind of moderation, it's going to have to be through me. Well, there's some auto-modding, but that just deletes the comments that YouTube doesn't like. A lot of people they've like fooled themselves into thinking that YouTube is this terrible overlord, and like, yeah, it's not that great, but it's not that it's not that type of, it's not like you say one bad word and you're eliminated from existence kind of corporation. They don't really care that much actually about that. Like, how do I say it? But well, the point is that they mainly care about appeasing the advertisers. There was a back in the day there was an adpocalypse. YouTube was kind of a cesspool of really gross stuff, and then eventually the advertisers they started to look into YouTube, like what is going on YouTube. They noticed how bad everything was on YouTube, and then they just started pulling stuff, and YouTube started pulling ads from YouTube, and YouTube panicked because now their main revenue source was gone, basically, and they started to be more proactive about banning people. But now that the new vibe of the site has settled, they kind of calm. They calmed down a lot. In the corner by the high tables, there's a Jam's been running her community kitchen. It's cooking incredible, but her language is even spicier than her hot sauce, so kids are like moths to a flame. When she found out that they were refurbished the diner in the corner of Edison Corner, she went wild and cooked up a feast of for the half town. Some people were also freaking out recently about that people who use AdBlock, their views didn't go to the they didn't count into the view counts, and some people were like panicking that we're gonna lose money because of this. Here's the thing: AdBlock views, they are literally worthless. They don't boost your engagement at all. They don't give you the ad money because the ad was blocked. And YouTube really doesn't care about views at this point when it comes to algorithmically boosting you. So, yeah. That's why I'm not that stressed about this stuff. You just look at what big YouTubers are doing, and you follow what they're doing, and you'll be fine. And also, if you actually get like some bullshit going on, just go on Twitter and contact YouTube because they will reply to you and try to resolve the issue. Sucks that you have to use Twitter for that, but hey, it works. Yeah, there's no ads because I haven't been monetized yet. I need to get to 500 subs and 3,000 hours of watch time so that I can get so I can get monetization on this thing. That's why I have that little sign there. I would be amazed if there was an ad, because then that would mean that YouTube is making money off of me. I mean, if I start picking up, I think I don't know exactly how it calculates the watch time, but I feel I should be over the 300, well, at least at 1,000 hours of watch time, but in the little thing where you can check that, it says that it's like what, 300 hours. So if my channel starts to pick up and there's gonna be more concurrent viewers, then that'll fill up really fast. Not celebrating anything yet. Never celebrate something that hasn't happened. That's my life lesson for the day, I guess. Hold on, let me look at it actually. Real quick. Yeah, it says that I have 400 hours registered or accepted, and just in this month I've gotten 100 hours of watch time. So I think it doesn't. It tries to like piece out if you have like a. It tries to figure out if there's like a botting going on and just disclose some of the hours. I mean, yeah, it's. I actually lost a couple, so it's technically 5. Again, I have a job right now. I'm just doing this and hopefully making some money out of this at some point. Mostly doing this for fun right now. I always wanted to do something with YouTube, and making videos is not it for me. I'm just way too lazy. I would hate doing like long form content. Why did you lose them? I don't know. It doesn't tell me why they just unsub. It just tells me that there's been like it told me that there was like -2 subscribers. And that's it. Maybe they tuned into the stream and didn't like it and unsub. I don't know what happened. Oh boy. One day, if I keep streaming, I'm going to get "You've changed" post. I can't wait for that. I'll be laughing the entire weekend. There's nothing more funny than a concerned commenter being like, "You've changed, I'm unsubbing. Goodbye." Oh no, there it is. Fuck. I mean, I hope I change after some time. Never like the idea of looking at my life, looking at the life situation and saying, "Yep, that's it. Nothing will ever change." Oh, I'm already 2 hours. Hmm. Time really flies with this game. Okay, if it's a small job, the next thing that I'm gonna do that. If it's a big job, it's gonna be a CM moment. 9 Souls bosses. Yeah, I don't know about the 9 Souls. Don't remember all the names from the top of my head, but yeah, I know them. Oh, I know that one. I mean, if you know anything about that game, it's probably that boss, because, well, yeah. Nice. Okay, Sky, so you can only have 2,000 points in the store, in the bank, I guess, to discourage you from... Actually, I don't know why you would do it like that. What question? I know about that boss, yes, and I answered that question. Oh, that... I think that got yeeted by the YouTube police, so I couldn't see that. Pass. Hold on. I just realized this song ran we're at a disco. Kind of fits. Now play War Without Reason in an active battle zone. I'm kinda missing Neverhood too. That it. I think something got deleted, might have gotten deleted. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Imagine if they actually did what? Played this song here? I'm guessing. Come on, where's the last bit of their... There we go. Oh, War with Origin. Yeah, you're in a World War I trench and suddenly you get just there. That might have gotten eaten by the noise gate. Not noise gate. The filter. I mean, I could force it, but it would make a new set of songs. Then we might get repeats. It's bound to come eventually. DJ Put there is a Tony, he's been running his bird sanctuary, he gets everyone involved with that. Every Saturday morning you'll see him lead this long line of kids down the street, all doing the Starhead flex and pitch and walk into the roller disco. When he found out that he's going to be hitting our new community wildlife center, his jaw nearly hit the floor. Also, this town literally had this one place. Unfortunately, when he had decided to launch this pigeon into celebratory flower at disco, well, it was like the birth of a universe in here. Pure chaos. So this town, this is supposed to be like the only place in town. Gotta say, nice place. I like to see how it, I like to see it in a more darker light. I think it might be cool then. But it seems nice. Got a little food court here. Though it seems a bit small, if I'll be honest. Aren't these things supposed to have like the huge ring? You get out of there. I'm sure if I keep talking about War Without Reason, then the Spotify bot that is definitely listening to me right now will play the War Without Reason next. Uh, yeah, I think he is for everyone. Ha. Why are you asking? What about the 6 and 7 now? Are we going to be Profin next? Are we going to be Profin at a disco? You don't? Do you know that this is a single song, right? It plays all the parts of the fishing minigame. What should I do first? I could use the mood lighting. I think this is the last segment of the song. Actually, no. There might be one more. It's a 3-hour playlist, and we're approaching. Oh, holy shit! 2.5. Nah, let's play this song from Warframe instead. Kinda fitting the mood too. I wish I had time for Warframe again. Maybe when they launch the new big update, I'll check in on that game again. But that's gonna be a huge download. 1999 update was fucking fire. When Roblox theme? Well, actually... that was kind of one of the jokes that I was thinking about doing with the 100 stream. Should I reveal the whole joke about that? I'm probably never going to do it. Should I keep you in suspense? Not explaining the joke, or not to keeping you in suspense? I'm going to your house and by power of the 6 and of 7 or North Divine God, I shall force you to play Roblox. Okay, I'm explaining the joke. So, for 100 stream, one of the ideas that I had was to actually play Team Fortress 2. Recently, in one of the updates that they finally did to the game, they added a new map. The name of that map is Pressure. I was going to play the map Pressure and say that I was playing Pressure, the mod for the game in Roblox. Y'all would have been so fucking mad. That was when the Weight of the World update was like being developed, and y'all were saying like, no, wait until that update is done. Yep, that's it. That's the joke. I'm never going to play Roblox. Yeah, good luck with that. It was out already? Hmm. Wait, what is this? Can I actually... Oh, I can do it with this. Nah, I'm fine. Oh, hell yeah, tic-tac-toe. Oh, kind of sad. That was a nice little picture there. But my job is to clean, and clean I shall. Man, do I go for 4 hours? Now that this song is playing, I'm getting into the... I'm starting to get, like, calm down from the headache. Well, the headache is starting to calm down. I'll see what chop comes next. Or at least that I overall up. I mean, first of all, I need to download Roblox. And I already was having... well, I don't even know where to get Roblox. Not sure if I gotta pay for pressure and if I'm gonna play it like one time. I don't know how Roblox works. I'd have to spend time learning to Roblox until so I can do like one stream of one game in Roblox. Yeah, not sure if I'm gonna do that ever. Oh shit, I gotta put my phone in charge. Yeah. Gonna run out of battery soon. Angel, can you come back to the farm? We've got another mishap. This time with the tractor. Oh, it's a tractor. That's gonna be a quick one. Really quick one. Maybe almost need to use the other. No, I guess not. Nice. This looked like it was cleaned up real. What? Was it always done that? Why does it loaded like that? Oh, that's where they get the birds. It's a photo booth? didn't notice that before that. There's a little production chat after in that song. Nice. Get this corner done. Okay. I should probably do this thing now. I should put this on in the freezer for a bit. Okay, look, it's got all this guy's finally making the comeback. Wait, open already. It's 70% done. Finally, I hope they can chase the boots, though. That weren't boots, that was sticky.